Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. With the presenter now, Acap Fuyo, and the program called Fadi Dadi. This program is telling about the current issue internationally. That's it, no more than that. And in this episode, we were telling about what is G20. First and foremost, I need to explain about what is G20 and how this association formed. G20 is a group of 20, is international cooperation on the most important issues of the global economic financial agenda. And the main objective is, one of the main objectives is to reduce risk and prevent from financial crisis. And the other one is to achieve global economic stability and sustainable growth. And the third one is modernizing international financial architectures. Furthermore, I will tell about the history of G20. And it was established in September 1999 when financial institutions, financial ministers, and central bank governors of 7 countries, which is Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, and United Kingdom. They meet together in Washington DC. They meet because of at that time was a financial crisis happened. Then in November 2008, a decision was been made to change the format of G20. They meet and additionally hold leaders summits, which is summits of head of state and governments, which has made the forum what is until today. These are the members of G20. And for further information and clarifications, our crew had done the interview with the public and one of the senior officers. Let's check it out and let's roll. Assalamualaikum sis. Are you a student?
Yes.
I want to ask you something.
Okay. Is it going to record on TV?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I want to proceed my questions. Have you heard about G20?
Yeah, of course, because I'm an international business
Alright,
student.
then it's easy for me.
Okay.
Since you are an international business, so the question will be, what is the importance of G20 from the international business perspective?
Oh, okay. Thank you. Before for what I've read in the internet, the importance of the G20 is that they have the duty to make a reformation of global economics and also financial condition so that it become more strong, sustained, and lead to balanced growth. And not only that, it is also help many countries to help one another to strengthen their economic and finance activities, such as Russia provide most of the natural gas to Europe, and also China provide much of the manufacturing for the US, and for India they provide high technology services. And besides that, G20 also plays an important role in improving international cooperation and also coordination on development issues, such as Australia, one of the G20 countries. It plays a leading role on development priorities, including improving food securities, strengthening the social protection, encouraging inclusive green growth, and also expanding access to financial service for the poor. I guess that's all I know about G20.
Oh, alright. Thank you, sister,
Okay.
for your time.
Oh, I'm sorry, I've not been here for my
Oh,
international
alright,
business,
sorry.
so I have to
Sorry
go
for that.
now. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So,
No politik, no politik.
This is not politics, Datuk Seri. So this is about what?
This is about G20.
Oh, G20?
Yeah.
Also, let's come to my first.
Alright. Like this, Datuk Seri. What do you think about this decision? Is it successful or not?
About G20, right? Not to say G20 is not successful, but G20 is still in the midst of evolve and also developing. Because based on the summary of WTO report, G20 trade of measures, world trade is expected to expand slowly in this 2013. The most recent forecast for 2013 show continuation of the 2012 with both of world trade and output to expand slowly and below historical trends and average. The world trade is forecast to grow by 3%, 3.3% in this 2013. Although this is higher than the 2% growth in 2012, but it is still below the 20 years average of around 5%. So, and other than that, some of the 20 economies, G20 economies, continue to place trade restriction. More than 100 trade restrictions measures were implemented by G20 economies over the past 7 months. So this kind of hard for the trade and output to what say to be implemented. The most frequent measure taken during this period were the initiation of the trade remedies action, in particular of anti-dumping and investigation, followed by the tariff increase. So to overcome this protectionist threat and to prevent a self-destruction lapse into the economy nationalism, G20 economy need to refocus their attention to reinforcing the multilaterals and a source of strength for the global economy rather than a source of instability and tension. So at this stage, the world economy needs all the help that it can get, and trade is an important and viable option.
Alright, thank you, Datuk Seri, for your time.
Is it enough for you? Is it fine?
I think so.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Hi Diana. Wani, hi. Oops, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. So what are you doing?
Nothing, just reading some news. Come sit with me. Wani. I want to know something like hot story.
Hot story about what?
About Mama and Arin. Someone said that they got married.
Always talk about artists. Don't you have any other story that are beneficial for us?
Of course lah. What do you want to know?
Maybe about G20. Do you have any idea about it?
G20? Is it a Korean band?
Korean band? Please! It's not Korean band. G20 is an international cooperation, and you know what? They would like to invite Malaysia to be part of them. So maybe it will be called G21. Do you know they promise to provide insights on Malaysia's macroeconomics, demographics, and labour market?
Oh, it seems that I heard about G20. Isn't G20 blacklisted in Malaysia?
Blacklisted?
Yeah.
I don't know about it.
Really? See, I'm not that updated. Actually, Malaysia is one of the 4 countries that have been blacklisted by G20 because they failed to cooperate with other nations in terms of preventing tax evasion.
Really?
Yeah.
So, at last you know something.
Well,
Do you know that recently Australia established the currency swap to facilitate trade with Argentina, Hong Kong, China, India, Indonesia, Indonesia, Korea, and also Malaysia. So maybe after this we will have one currency to trade with them.
oh, it's interesting.
Of course. I'm already late, so catch up with you later, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Do you love me? XOXO Gossip Girl.
That's all from our show, Fadi Dadi, about G20. with me, Acap Fuyo. See you next time. Bye-bye. Salam.